Dearest Earth, you have been waiting for this moment. So, the moment when everything begins to line up in the most magical of ways to allow you to soar above all obstacles. So, to soar into new heights and experience new opportunities and adventures. So, this is a time to your life when you are allowing yourself to experience the joy that life has to offer. So, you are no longer standing in your own way out of fear and resistance, but instead, you are embracing life and calling forward all of the beauty that life has to offer. So, you have been working so hard to let go of the past and embrace the present. It is as if you have been reborn and you have a second chance to make the most out of life. So, you may have a feeling that life is too short to waste your time worrying about the little things. So, you would much rather spend your time dancing in the rain, exploring the world, breathing in the fresh air, and spending time with the people that you love the most. So, you truly are entering a time in your life when life becomes above living life to the fullest. So, get ready for new adventures. So, because you are about to soar to new heights and experience things that you once did not believe was possible. So, dear souls, know that every version of yourself that you have ever been is who was necessary in that phase of your journey, except the you that once was, with all your faults and trials. So embrace who you have grown into at this very moment with all of your healing and shadow work, and invite the magic that is forming within you as we speak. Your trajectory is strong, your outlook is happy and successful, life is good for you because you keep showing up for your highest good. So, you are entering a pivotal phase in your life where the tools you once used as defense mechanism to a difficult upbringing are now being used to implement new growth and motivation. You had to protect yourself for far too long, which is why you felt as though you could not get ahead, and even when you did make progress. So you are now rediscovering parts of yourself that have always been there but were not utilized. This is molding you into a magnet of stability and success. So, dear souls, know that I see a sense of protect- protectiveness, and finally, this realization has come about what is important and what is not important. A desire to make sure no one takes away what you have earned so far and how you have made it happen. So, however, see some people interference which could be feeling a little bit irritating at this point, and especially some people who have been opinionated. So, this is an advice from Spirit for you to know that everything around you is perfectly working the way it is supposed to. So, at this stage, you are being asked to be wise and keep to yourself for a while. This does not mean that you have to isolate yourself. You just need to stop discussing things and specifically one particular situation. At this point, the universe wants you to reflect on things where you did not take a stand and did not speak up. Something about answering back is what I am picking up. Answer back where need be and not shy away. Hold on to what you have at this point. So, this not in a negative way, but it's like a blessing in your life, and you have finally realized it. Give it all the vigor that you have and keep flowing. So, you have all the right to be happy and protect your happiness. So, dear souls, know that someone who gives only love and care is talking 24/7 about you to an attorney. The person you are dealing with just does not seem to be able to move on from you. So, even though currently it seems like you both could be in little to no communication, yet your person is missing you and constantly thinking about you, they thought they can easily forget you. It's no big deal for them, but since they are now unable to do so despite the distance between you, so they have started to understand the depth of your connection, how deeply they yearn for you. When they close their eyes, especially at night, they just think of you. So your name is the first thing that comes up in their mind in the morning time when they wake up and before they go to sleep. So all these signs are making them think deeply how much you affect them. They could even be having dreams of you, and now they know it's time they should make a decision about you. So they could even be healing at the moment from any past failed relationship wounds. Expect them to come forward with clarity in next 4 days to 4 weeks. So dear souls, know that there is a connection or relationship between you and someone that is not over just yet. This is because this connection is meant to be something that is destined to together. Both of you find each other, tick all the boxes. The value holds massively in this connection, and you two know this connection can go distance and build something together that will last a lifetime. So both of you like treasure for each other. I'm also seeing both of your intention is to build a good family life together in a traditional ways. This connection is not only have the strong bond but mutual respect, unconditional love and passion with such a strong emotional connection. The chemistry is real, something both of you can't deny. What is the blockage? There might be some past wounds coming to the surface, and this is something hard to let go from both sides. So these are becoming an obsession thoughts without you realizing, but the good news here, you two are willingly to work it out. It just takes courage to tune down and face all those egos and fear. It is easy to say, but it is hard to do because you don't want the past to be repeated. You two are powerful couple. You have been through worse than this current situation. So you will be able to go through this together. So it seems like you would not only come together as a couple, but you will be able to continue to families through one. And there is a confirmation for you. Yes, this person is also want to be together and reconciliation with you. Both of you are seeing future with each other. So dear souls, know that. This is what you need to do. Gather at least 9 small crystals of any type you like or find. Place them in a cloth on your lap. Then place your hands on top and think about being strong and powerful. So think about your favorite things or places and give these thoughts to the crystal. Imagine them glowing with this energy you have given them. So now that they are changed up, you can place them all around your room or in the different rooms of your house or even bury them in the boundaries of your garden. So this creates a magic shield of good vibes for you. The thoughts you keep feeding yourself affects your feeling and is impressed upon subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is like a sponge, it soaks up everything and it does not really filter out what is good or bad. So it just take it all in. Over time these thoughts became a part of who you are, they shape your personality. So this personality attracts its tribe and opportunity. One who always complains and lacks gratitude blocks the blessings and opportunities. So they attract more of the things that annoys them. So be a magnet of your desire by feeding your subconscious wisely. So you have got the power to shape your thoughts and in turn your life. So you are enough even on the days you don't feel it. On your lowest days, you know the ones where you don't even feel like getting out of bed. So you are enough on those days too. You are enough even when your heart has been hurt by someone you love and care about. So on the days where you stand in front of the mirror and don't feel like yourself, you are enough on those days too. When you are exhausted, run off your feet and did not finish everything you needed to that day, you are enough then too. So you are enough, you are always enough, and you always will be. Be kind to yourself today and always. So, dear souls, know that you cannot miss what is meant for you, you cannot lose what is yours. Any road you take in an effort to avoid your destiny will inevitably turn into a preparation period. So, a growth concourse through which you are forced to face what lead you astray in the first place, in the same way that you cannot hide from what is yours to have. So, you can also not run from what is yours to heal, to grow from. to grow into, and those things are very often intertwined. The things that are right for us are not just the ones that make us feel something special, something rare, something otherworldly. They are the things that make believe in ourselves again. So, the things that instill a hope so far gone, we thought we had lost it forever. They are the things that make us feel like we are approaching a light at the end of the tunnel. So, as though all the pieces have come together and finally make us sense, the things that are meant for us make us the people we are meant to be. So, when we try to move away from them, we are faced with additional lessons that prepare us in a way that makes the detour seem almost an essential part of the path. So sometimes we are simply not ready to hold that the world is trying to offer us, and the process of clearing out our old habit, thoughts, and attachment begins to open a space for us to finally receive. And receive we will, because what is our never leave us. It is connected to us through a golden invisible thread, one that pulls us and inspires us and calls our attention back to it. Again and again, it is with us always, because what is meant for us is a part of us, part of our calling, our life, our reason for being here, part of the mystical, untouchable, unfathomable, unknown, upon which we will one day reflect back and say, of course, I know all along. So, dear souls, know that if today was difficult for you, I hope you know that tomorrow can be better. I hope you know that the moments that are uncomfortable or hurt or don't make sense will pass. I hope you remind yourself of all the times you did not think you were going to feel better, but you did. As you go through your days, remember that every moment is just a moment. When you can't take it one day at a time, try to just take it one breath at a time. Take really good care of yourself and know that it is okay if you don't accomplish everything you told yourself you need to today. You don't have to start a new routine or healthy habit today if it feels like too much. You don't have to be as productive as the people that you see online. So, your life is your life, and you only have the life. Tomorrow, it will feel a little bit better. You are safe, you are being guided, you will have everything that you need. So, after being in darkness for years, I have learned that you don't have to wait for that light to come into your life, neither you have to go somewhere looking for it. So, I have learned that when you learn to navigate life through the darkness itself, the light that you have been seeking will naturally flow as you keep moving forward. So, life is full of twists and turns, and sometimes it feels like we are stumbling through the dark with no end in sight. But there is the thing, every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, is a step closer to creating your own light, because maybe sometimes there is no light waiting for us at the end of the tunnel. Through all the moments of doubt, moments when you feel like giving up, moments of being stuck, there are also moments where there is hope, moments there are dreams, moments there are joy, moment of mindful action and living. Darkness does not have to be a trap, it can teach us what we need to know to create light. Darkness can't be resisted, we can only move through it. So, and the light you have been looking for, it has always been there within. So, dear souls, know that after being in darkness for years, I have learned that you don't have to wait for that light to come into your life, neither you have to go somewhere looking for it. I have learned that when you learn to navigate life through the darkness itself, the light that you have been seeking will naturally follow as you keep moving forward. So, life is full of twists and turns, and sometimes it feels like we are stumbling through the dark with no end in sight. But here is the thing, every step you take, so every obstacle you come is a step closer to creating your own light, because maybe sometimes there is no light waiting for us at the end of the tunnel. Through all the moments of doubt, moments when you feel like giving up, moments of being stuck, there are also moments where there is hope, moments there are dreams, moments there are joy, moments of mindful actions and living. So, darkness does not have to be a trap, it can teach us what we need to know to create light. Darkness can't be resisted, we can only move through it. So, and the light you have been looking for, it has always been there within. So, dear souls, know that the trust group of friends can be the hardest to find at different points in your life. You finally come across those real and genuine people that stick with you throughout life. So they are the needles in the haystacks, the golden tickets, the ones that truly stay by your side through it all. You will always find them when you least expect it but need them the most. They are your go-to life groups, the one that swear you should pay them to be your therapist. The ones who have your back and you do the same for them in return, the handful of friends that truly see you for you. So they have seen your house a mess, seen you without makeup, and brought you food when you are sick. The friends that call you just to check on you, and the ones that call when they feel something is off. So they always know and they always will. This type of friends are the cream of the crop and are there by your side for life. They have seen you at your lowest low and are there to help you pick the pieces back up and mend your broken heart. They are there blazing with honesty when something or someone does not sit right with them. So their brutal honesty might be hard to accept at first, but later on you thank them when you realize why. They are there with you at your highest high and are there to cheer you on. So they are the friends who genuinely care about your health and mental health, the ones you can be real with and it's okay for them to see inside your heart. They are not blood, but they are definitely our family. To all the friends that have seen us when we are less than perfect and still make us feel seen. To all the friends that love us even when we feel unlovable. So, to all the friends that just know even without knowing, to all the friends that make us laugh until we cry, to all the friends that keep us grounded when we are on cloud nine, to all the friends that bring light in the darkest of times. To all the friends who simply love us for who we really are. To all the friends with such beautiful heart, thank you because such friendships are truly hard to find. Your gifts were not meant to stay hidden. The gifts, talents, and abilities that God has given you were meant to be shared with the world. What revelation, information, and insight has God given you to feed the nation? What witty ideas, inventions, and platforms has God given you to influence and to transform generations? So it's time to release the wisdom that is within you. It's time to release what God has planted inside of you. It's time to release the wisdom filled strategies that God has given you. The world needs what is inside of you. Divine Feminine, you are feeling called to listen to your intuition. Your third eye is being activated now and your visions are becoming very clear. So you are feeling an influx in energy within and this is causing you to feel so called to create. You may feel like you are getting many downloads and have so much energy pulsing through you. You feel called to trust yourself more and step into your own divine truth. You are ready to call in more soul aligned women and putting less expectations onto your divine masculine for happiness. So you feel inspired and called in something bigger than you, and you can feel it deep within your bone. You may notice anger towards the masculine energy coming up and easily able to release it. So things do not feel as heavy and draining as before. You're navigating your inner masculine and working through resentment and times you may have feel used. It is time to let those past memories go. So, dear someone, know that when someone says, I thought about you today, it is a lot more than saying, I love you. It is saying that for a moment today, while you were thinking about the 100 things to do on a Monday, I thought of you loving memory, and in that moment, you were not your achievements, not your struggles, and so not your sadness. So you were not your movie recommendations, the song you listen to, or the face you show the world. You were a fleeting thought, a dancing memory, full and alive. So, the one that I hold close, the one that is beyond, just a person trying to find their space in this world. When someone say they are thinking about you, spare a moment thinking about everything you have ever shared with them, because this person is one that is willing to keep you alive beyond life itself. This person right here may not mean the world to you on all days, but is willing to give you a home within their world. And if there is ever a love that is worth writing about, and it is this. So one day, while living alone and chopping on onion, thinking about how your mother did this for years and you never saw a tear. One day, when you are checking your nose for blackheads, and think about. How there was once a time you did not know any of this existed until someone come along with a tweezer and made it a routine. One day, while keeping a chocolate down in the mall because it does not match up to its value. So, thinking about how nothing was left out of the cart when you went shopping with dad. One day, when you are wearing a sweater from your childhood, thinking about how your grandmother knit something so many years ago that manages to keep the present warm. So, I wish you think about everyday love and how it fills your heart to a point that it sometimes make you cry. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your all wishes come through, type Amen.